Good morning to my dear students. So today we are going to discuss about the different masonry terminologies. Now with the terminologies, there are a lot of terms that are mainly used when it comes to brick masonry. So that is why I've decided to talk about the stone first, the stone, and then the stone in term as a building material for masonry, and then we'll move on to the terms since it correlates more with the brick masonry. So here we have the different terms. We have the first term, the stretcher. Here the definition: laid with its length horizontal and parallel with the face of the wall or other masonry member. And then all the bricks are laid in stretchers. It's called stretching course or stretcher course. Here in the image that I provided, so you can see here, each one is called a stretcher, and the whole um, length, that is what we call the stretching course. Okay, or sometimes stretcher course. Next term is the header. So the header, a brick laid so that only its end shows on the face of the wall. It is the header. And a course in which all the bricks are laid as headers. So here we have another um, image. So in the later on present part of the presentation, you will know which part of the brick is the header and which part of it is um, the stretcher. So here we have the next term, arise. The edges. The keynote here is where kanang edges formed by the intersection of the plane surfaces of bricks. They should be sharp, square, and free from damage. So here, as you can see, the here, kani siya no? These edges here, mo na kani nga term atong gigamit. And then this is the stretcher face and then the header face. So meaning the header, muna siya ang mubo nga dimension no nga face sa ato ang bricks, and the stretcher is katong taas-taas nga area sa ato ang bricks. So the next term is the bed. So from the term itself, no, you can already understand, no, that the surface of the stone perpendicular to the line of pressure. Okay. Take note, line of pressure. So it indicates the lower surface of bricks or stones in each course. So the bed is sa ilalom niya, no? Ang pinaka foundation sa face sa bricks. Okay? Muna nga ato ang bed. So here we have another image nga mas klaro yun, no? Katong tinuod na nga brick. Okay? So we have the header. We also have the stretcher there, sometimes called the face, no? Kung asa nag-atubang ang ato ang kanang brick, mo na itong gitawag ng face. So, ang bed, ginabali lang na niya. Kaya para masabot nimo kani nga image, no? This one. Okay? Ginabali na niya. Next, we have the bed joint. If the joint is parallel to the bed of bricks or stones in a course, then it is termed as bed joint. So here we have another image, the different terminology kung asa na siya dapit. So we have here the closer, perpend, queen, lap, header course, bed joint, kani, it's the bed joint, okay? Stretcher course, kana. Itong akong gi-explain ganina, and then we have the header course, kani, the header course, namubo og dimension. And then we have the bed joint, the perpend, kani, joint pero sa vertical nga side, and then the closer. Okay. Next, we have the perpends. The vertical joint separating the bricks in either length or cross direction. So as you can see, katong the same image, this is our perpend, no? The vertical joints. That's the key word there, perpends. And then we have the bond. Sa maning bond. Bond is the arrangement of bricks or stones in each course. So actually, we have different types of bonds, but that is going to be in another video because I'm making my videos, recorded video discussion sa ato ang topics para medyo taas, I mean, dili taas ka ng dali ra siya ma-upload because I was really having a hard time uploading my videos kay medyo nagkadaot ang ato ang internet connection no, but anyhow here ang first la akong gihatag niyo is the general term. So for the bond, these are different arrangement. We have a lot of bonding arrangements. I think it's a total of 14. So we will learn the very basics and kanang mostly nga ginagamit na nakita nato. So mo ni siya the whole arrangement of the bricks. That is what we call bond. Okay. Next we have the course. Each horizontal layer of bricks laid in mortar in a brickwork is called a course. Remember ganina we have a different type of term sa course, diba? So, kani, the whole aning apart, that is one course. And then this one is another course. Brick bats, the pieces of bricks cut long their length and having width equivalent to that of a full or half brick are called brick bats. So here, sometimes called the three-quarter bat. So, muna siya, no? Ginakat. Brick bats are bats that are being cut sa ilahang length. So, in this first brick bat, ang tawag ani niya is the three-quarter bat. In the next slide, naapatay lahi nga type of brick bat. So, here, the next one is the half bat. Okay? Half bat. Katunga. Katunga. And then next, we have kana. The queen closer. Gitunga siya, but ingon ani nga direction. Okay? Cutting a whole brick lengthwise into two portions. O na itawag na to, queen closer. And then next, we have the king closer. Okay. Here's what we call the king closer. So we have different types of kanang terms depende sa cutting, no? Kay ug naatay brickwork, we have different types of cutting man. We have different types of cutting para ma-realize nato ang design nga gusto nato. And then next, we have the beveled closer. Okay? The beveled, ingana po siya, no? Okay. Just familiarize yourself with the images para from the image itself, kabalo na magugkaon sa iyahang kuan, iyahang meaning. So that is the beveled closer. Next, we have the squint. Kani siya, the brick cut such that an angle other than 90 degree is formed in the plan. Kani siya, almost di siya parehas sa bullnose, but naka-sharp lang siya. Ani sa tumoy. Mo na ang squint. So, the next one is the bullnose. Ang bullnose is naka-rounded corner siya. From the word itself, no, bullnose, nakaingon ana siya, no, para dili sharp ang edges. Okay? Some use this type of cutting kanang kintahay gagamit sila og bricks sa ilahang edging sa kanang plant box or stairs or swimming pools, no? So, ingana siya. So, here we have the queen, no? Inganana. Okay? There are two types. It can be the bull nose or ingon ani lang, sharp edge lang, no? Muna ang atong queen. So, the frog, ang frog is a depression on the top. So, nakita na ninyo ganina nga image, kana mo'y gitawag. So, if kani siya, this is a frogged brick, meaning nabuhuan na siya sa may ibabaw, no, na siya. The same as this one. This is a frogged brick. So, frog is a depression on the top face of a brick. It is made for forming a key for the mortar. Okay. So that is the frog. Okay. Nibalik man ni. Ano nibalik man ni ato ang. Anyway. So technical terms used in brick masonry. We have the lap, queen cluster, queen header, closer ni class. Sorry. Save na. Header course, stretcher course, perpend, and bed joint. So, kaniya kung giingon ninyo nga bullnose, sometimes people use the bullnose in order to realize a specific design nga gusto nila sa ilahang landscape or part of the building. Yan na. So, naka-bullnose. So, wapa magyapon siya tanawon. Basta, maayo lang gid kay imong mason. So, this is an example, no? Sa kuan landing niya before siya mo entrada. Naka-bullnose sa dang edging. Okay? And then, another one for the plant box. Guwapa kay siya, no? A bullnose. Okay? Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope that you've learned something, most especially about the different terminologies in masonry.